One of the key elements needed to compete in the great streaming war against the likes of Netflix, Disney+, Amazon, and Hulu is to possess a vast and diverse entertainment catalog to keep potential subscribers occupied for hours on end. Enter HBO Max. The new streaming service has plenty of content thanks to Warner Media's many subsidiaries. HBO, DC Entertainment, Warner Bros., Adult Swim, Studio Ghibli, Crunchyroll, and many more. At launch, HBO Max promises to provide more than 10,000 hours of content for eager viewers. And while Netflix reportedly has around 36,000 hours of movies and shows at any given time, HBO Max brings it with a level of brand recognition and prestige that no other service, apart from Disney, can match. Warner Bros. Alone has been in the entertainment business for more than a century, producing iconic award-winning films like Casablanca, The Shining, and the entire Harry Potter saga. In short, you don't have to weed out a lot of crap on HBO Max in order to get to the good stuff. At launch, HBO Max has some kinks in terms of its features and availability that still need to be worked out.
You shall not pass!
In this competitive streaming landscape, IP, or intellectual property, is king. Apart from Friends, HBO Max is also home to countless series from Warner Bros.' many studio divisions. It's basically HBO on steroids. This means, especially if you're already an existing HBO subscriber, that you have access to the entire library of HBO's hit series like Game of Thrones, but also everything else from Warner Media's empire that comes with it. Much in the same way Disney Plus did not have its entire lineup at launch, HBO Max does have some glaring omissions, like Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, Batman the Animated Series, and Christopher Reeve's Superman, due to various licensing agreements. The streaming provider also has a batch of HBO Max originals in both the scripted and unscripted space, including Love Life, an entertaining rom-com series starring Anna Kendrick and Looney Tunes cartoons, a reimagining of the classic animated series featuring iconic characters like Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig. Looking ahead, we're excited to finally see the Justice League Snyder Cut in 2021 and Greg Berlanti's live-action Green Lantern series that is going to feature Sinestro and 2 Earth Lanterns. HBO Max's user interface is seamless to navigate with curated carousels. You can also easily search by genre via sidebar and browse Warner Media's various networks depending on what you're in the mood for. Where the streaming platform struggles is not with its visual appearance and ease of navigation, but in the lack of features that should be found on any modern-day service backed by a multi-billion-dollar company. There's no 4K or HDR support available at the time this video was made, which is a big disappointment since rivals Disney+, Netflix, and Amazon all offer this feature. 4K does cost more on Netflix, but at least they offer it. Thankfully, HBO Max does have a continue watching option. Disney+ did not have that when it came out, and the ability to download shows and movies for convenient offline viewing. Another issue plaguing the launch of HBO Max is the confusion consumers and we are having over the differences between HBO Go, HBO Now, and HBO Max when it comes to app recognition. Basically, you might already have HBO Max without even knowing it. And lastly, HBO Max is currently not available on Amazon Fire Sticks and Roku devices due to Warner Media and their parent company AT&T not being able to make a deal with Roku and Amazon yet, which is a shame since these particular streaming devices reportedly account for 80 million TV households. While HBO Max may seem a bit expensive when compared to Disney Plus's $6.99 per month offering, it's actually a pretty good deal when you consider that HBO Now, along with most cable packages that carry the premium provider, have been charging $15 for some time now. Warner Media is essentially providing the same service while adding a ton of movies and television series from its subsidiaries. Warner Media's HBO Max streaming service has a ton of entertaining TV shows and movies to binge, but there are some glaring missteps that need to be addressed in order to make it into a true competitor to Netflix and Disney+. The lack of 4K HDR and lack of support for Roku and Amazon Fire Stick devices should be at the top of the streamer's to-do list. However, if you're already an HBO subscriber, for the same price, Max opens the door to an incredible library of new and classic movies and TV shows, as well as a few entertaining original series with the promise of more to come. Thanks for watching, and for more IGN, check out why we think Rick and Morty is trying to distract us, and don't forget to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.
I turned myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal, I'm a pickle!